support.
The maestro, please!
I said fall was off to a great start. Well, October's off to an even better one. Stuff in every chart to talk about. This'll be for the week of
October 1st. 2022.
On this day in music back in 1791, The Magic Flute, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's last opera, would premiere at the Freihaus Theater Afterwieden in Vienna. It would go on to become one of the most well-known operas of all time, having one of the most well-known arias of all time, the Queen of the Night aria. If you weren't really vibing with Lang Lang's piano book, where he did a bunch of music by Beethoven, Debussy, Chopin, Mendelssohn, and so on, maybe you'll like this one. It's essentially the same idea, but everything he's doing is Disney.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
For all those Miles Davis fans out there, you're absolutely going to want this. Not only does it contain unreleased studio sessions from the material of Star People, Decoy, and You're Under Arrest, but it also has a recording from Montreal on July 7th, 1983. We've covered Blue Note Tone Poet series releases, and we've also covered plenty of anniversary releases, but here's a combination of them. For the 65th anniversary of the legendary album Blue Train by none other than John Coltrane himself, yes, you can still get the Blue Note Tone Poet version of this, but you can also get the Blue Train Complete Masters, which have multiple incomplete and alternate takes on the songs that we know from Blue Train.
Singing.
Another interesting release, especially for those Pink Floyd diehards who most certainly already have animals, well, you can now get it in 5.1 surround sound. As well, you can also get the 2018 remix. And it's good to note that a deluxe version is going to be available starting on October 7th that is going to have both of those combined in one release.
Yeah, she gives me the praise.
Following up 2020's Sellout, when he finally signed with a major label, that being Columbia, turns out that was the right move to make. This is now his highest charting album. In addition, he now has had 6 songs that have charted on various Billboard charts on US country, US rock, and the US bubbling under Hot 100.
These girls will do anything for some backstage passes. Yeah, lights, camera, action. Don't stop, keep going, this relaxing. You coming on tour, how you act.
Following up his mixtape Bigger Than Life or Death, and right off the heels of the collaborative mixtape he did with 42 Doug, we finally get EST Gee's debut studio album. Off to a decent start, no, not as well received as his mixtape, at least in terms of chart position. I've been waiting for a new Steve Aoki album forever, and I finally get it. Also, interesting to note, this came with a trading card set by MetaZoo Games. It's sold out now, though.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
Working its way back up here because the song Die For You from Starboy back in 2016 has surged in popularity online, and because of the way the chart's metrics worked, that just got assigned to the Highlights compilation album as opposed to Starboy proper.
I think I wanna stay right here tonight, cause I could be dangerous.
Well, I said we're gonna do it, so let's get to it. From TMZ, February 2nd, 2021. Morgan Wallen returned home Sunday from a rowdy night with friends, and as he walked up his driveway, he hurled the N-word and other profanities. It's all on video, and Wallen is remorseful.
Too bad it's one Porsche. Too bad it's one Porsche.
Studio album number 5 from NCT 127, and their 4th in Korean, which always is surprising considering that we have some of these albums that are not in English at all getting so high on the charts. Speaking of which...
Verano Sin Ti. La estoy pasando bien, no te voy.
That goes for this one as well, but I imagine there are more people in this country speaking Spanish than they are Korean. K-pop groups, I have to say that BLACKPINK is my favorite. I think I just really like their aggressive sound and how close it is to hip-hop. Boy, it's gonna be hard to keep up this kind of momentum for the rest of the season, let alone the rest of the month. Oh, by the way, I released a pop analysis yesterday. You should go watch it.
And now I need some help on the maestro, please. Maestro.